Christian Athletes has presented the Peter Kohn Award, honoring one of the most beloved and unique figures in the lacrosse world. For 50 years, Peter was connected to lacrosse. A recent subject of a documentary chronicling his life, Peter started as a field manager for the Park School in Baltimore in 1954. He was a manager of the U.S. teams from 1978 to 1998, for the North-South All-Star Game for over 25 years, for club teams in the United States Club Lacrosse Association for over 20 years, for Middlebury College from 1981 to 2003, and numerous other lacrosse events over the years. The lacrosse field at Middlebury was named in his honor, and he was previously inducted into the National Lacrosse Hall of Fame. Peter served as a volunteer with FCA Lacrosse from 1988 until his death in 2009. Peter was, and still is, one of the most recognized figures within the game of lacrosse. Here to present the 2017 Peter Kohn Award is FCA board member and longtime friend of Peter Kohn, Brian Hubbard, and FCA Lacrosse Director, Brian Horanburg.
Good evening. And on behalf of FCA Lacrosse, thank you, Susie, thank you, Steve Sanderson, and thank you, U.S. Lacrosse. I'm honored to be here tonight, and I'm honored to give such a great award as this. For those of us that had the blessing and opportunity to have known Peter Kohn, and because of time's sake, you can remember some of the stories and things about Peter and what made him so great and special. I just remind you of a few, if you were blessed to have known Peter, just early morning calls of rise and shine. If you were lucky enough to be traveling with Peter, you had to make sure that you were on a path where you can pick up some chewing gum and some cameras. But the most important thing, as I remember Peter Kohn, I think of the verse out of John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. And if you knew Peter, that's exactly what Peter exemplified in everything that he did. Each year, the Peter Kohn Award is given to a member of the lacrosse community who has exemplified this verse and provided service to the lacrosse community above and beyond the call of duty. This year's recipient has truly modeled his life around the 3 F's: faith, family, and friends. Married to his wonderful wife, Mary Gay, and fathering 7 boys, he has always put family first in his life. This also includes his lacrosse family, where he has coached and mentored young men since 1960 at all levels, including rec, high school, and college. He is a man of faith, always serving at the St. Peter's Catholic Church, dedicating hours of time and energy in being involved with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and modeling a Christ-like life as he focuses on coaching the heart of athletes in which he is privileged to work with. For those interested, FCA Lacrosse will be hosting a free breakfast tomorrow. If you'd like to learn more, be at the Jeffy's Entertainment Museum from 11:30 to 1 o'clock with guest speaker, lacrosse coach Brian Holman of Utah. Lastly, our recipient prioritizes his friends. Whether it's being recognized by his peers as the U.S. Lacrosse National Man of the Year, for the past 16 years driving a bus of high school lacrosse players from the state of Michigan down to Pennsylvania for the annual FCA Lacrosse Gettysburg Camp during the summer, or helping out someone like Peter Kohn and anyone else that was ever in a time of need. This recipient truly shows everyone that he comes into contact with and how to show love and what it truly means to serve. It is my honor and my privilege, if you'll please join me in congratulating this year's 2017 Peter Kohn Award winner, Coach Michael Jolly.
Thank you, Ryan and Brian, and congratulations, Mike. At this time,